offensive side.
So with Howard sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Here's Manning. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the Bucs are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
The first free throw is good. Greg, and back to the Bucs. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Sacramento. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball. And I think back to when Sacramento Kings hired Mike Brown as their head coach, there was almost universal praise for that move.
And that one falls for Davis. And Richard, when it comes to Mike Brown, it's easy to understand why he was such a popular hire.
Yeah, you're talking about a guy with a ton of NBA experience, and he has taken a team to the finals. He had the confidence of the Kings players from day one.
And he left a world championship team, so he brings that pedigree, RJ, with him to Sacramento.
Yes, sir.
Inside. To the left wing, throws it up high, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And he dunks it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And they're able to recover. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Passes it to Manning. Now, here's Meeks. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the wing on the left. Outside, Davis from deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Bucs.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And he drives in. Now the pass to Meeks. The Bucs need to get a shot off here. Can't hit from 12.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Buckets passes to McDaniels. Here's Buckets. And it's blocked. Here's Manning. 8 points his last outing. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Timeout called the Bucs. The captain's checked in for Sacramento. Patton, he's checked in for the Bucs.
And start making some noise. On their way to the floor, it's your Sacramento Kings Warriors.
McDaniels defending. Clock at 4. Here's Manning. And the Bucs miss again. Sacramento's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Pass to Davis. Here's Buckets. And it goes down 2 points. Buckets got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
The Bucs working the ball around. to Meeks for three. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Davis surveying the floor. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Passes it to Manning. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Here's Manning, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Davis, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Davis has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Davis kicks to McDaniels. The captain passes to McDaniels. Davis down low. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And how about the defensive impact he's had, racking up 3 blocks and making his presence felt.
The Kings have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Davis shooting 1.
And that one falls for Davis. So it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Bucks. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Now, here's McDaniels. 17 points for him last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Manning. The pass to Davis. This one for 3. Rebounded by the captain.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Shoots from the baseline. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. Every team wants a scoring punch off the bench, and that's what Jeremy Lamb can provide.
Yeah, during his career, he has been a role player on a contending team, as well as a veteran leader on some rebuilding teams. He brings the same skill set regardless of the situation.
Sacramento with the ball. After the basket by Milwaukee.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. Kicks it to Nelson. Fires from 18. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. The Kings leading. The feed to Davis. And Davis throws it down home.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. .11 left to play here in the half. The rebound by the closer. Kings leading now by 4. Here's Rice. He had 13 points in the win against the Warriors in San Francisco. Down low, the closer, and that one is hammered home.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Bucks trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game, and the layup is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Davis against Davis. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Launches it. No good there. And so it's Sacramento with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you home. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
They've taken care of the ball. They're making smart decisions. This is exactly the kind of game they were hoping to play.
Yeah, and now let's take a second here to look at what's ahead on the schedule.
And for that matchup with the Raptors, man, I think it's fair to expect that this will be a close one, man. The talent level on each side is pretty similar.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. They set the pick to the middle. Here's buckets. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And that's 12 points for buckets.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Three-pointer. Rebound by the Kings. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
The Kings have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. So it's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
That one good for 2. Howard's got 7 points in the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this junction.
Davis, that's for 2. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 8 points for him.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make kind of kickstart, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Davis against Davis. Here's buckets. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
They set the pick. He's guarded by Davis. And it's blocked. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the left side wing. Here's Rice. Buckets tips it back in. Buckets got 19 points.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here is Davis. 8 points for him. Driving the lane. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
And that one falls for Davis. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And boy, he's made the most of it.
Out to the right wing. Nelson from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Nelson's got 11 points.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Pass to Rice. Back to Davis. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
And the free throw stats there, 6 of 8 shooting, so 75% so far.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Ramsey's checked in.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Nelson. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Another bomb for him right now. His 3-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Now here's Davis. He's covered closely. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Now, here is Nelson. 14 points for him. And another basket for Milwaukee.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called by the Kings. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
and he's checked in for Milwaukee. A moment now to check out some numbers for him. It up. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. Here's Rice. He's got 5. Pass to the captain.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
First personal foul. Third team.
Now here's Howard. He's guarded by Meeks. Howard kicks to Rice. 4 on the clock. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Rice has got 8 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Ramsey. A three-pointer, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Nelson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And it's Buckets with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fourth team foul. Substituting on the court.
Here's Manning. He has 5. Ramsey, great pass to set up the lay-in. Ramsey's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Shot from 6. It's deflected. They recover it. It's good from long range. 7 points for prime time. Bucks trail by 13. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. They get the rebound, and there's the spin dunk to finish it off.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Kings. And the Kings making a change here. Davis has checked in. And that one misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Out to the wing. McDaniels dishes to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Milwaukee ball.
And with the moment here, let's check out the numbers for McDaniels. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's averaging 10 points a game, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Out left to the wing. Manning. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Manning's got 8 points.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
The pass to the closer. Now McDaniels, 7 points in the game. Here's Davis, drills the baseline jumper. Davis has got 28 points for the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Manning. He's got 8. And rebounded by McDaniels. Kicks to Davis. Here's the closer. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's a 12-point Kings lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And it's Davis missing. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Pat. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Outside, Davis. Right at the free throw line. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
On the wing, Davis to stop the run. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. He gets it in there.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
There's the dish to Davis. Pass to Manning. From the arc. Sinks the triple. Manning's got 6 in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
He's guarded by Davis. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Bucks have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he hits both. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Pass to Howard. Outside, Davis. Passes it to Buckets. Outside, Davis. He kicks it to Howard. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 5th assist in this one. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And so it's Sacramento with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had.
Let's be the one that just plays harder.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. McDaniels is out there with Davis. Then there's Buckets, and it's Howard in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Davis in the corner. A 3. No good on the shot. The Bucks go the other way with it.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. To the paint. There's the steal. He's guarded by Davis. And the pass to Meeks. And Davis sends it back. Kings leading now by 12. Howard, the pass to Davis. Good that time. Davis has got 34 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Just over a minute and a half play here in the 4th. Here's Davis. And rebounded by McDaniels.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
No good with the triple. Bucks trail by 14. Here's Manning. Fires from deep. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The 3 from Davis. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
He's guarded by Davis. Pass to man. Davis with it. Bucks passing it around. Shoots over McDaniel. And they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Kings leading now by 14. And here is Davis. Pass to Rice. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Nelson taking 2 shots.
first one falls. Both free throws good for Nelson. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Number 3. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And he can't hit the second.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
It's Meeks outside. And the Bucks miss again. Kings leading now by 15. Pass to Rice. To the left wing. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. And he makes it look easy. Dunking it hard with one hand.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Nelson, no one around him. Buries the 20-footer. Nelson's got 12 points in just the second half.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Here's Rice. Off target from outside. Bucks trail by 15. That's tipped.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Nelson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. Nelson at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Buckets. He's checked in for the closer. Both free throws good for Nelson. Kings leading now by 13. Kicks it to Rice. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Kings lead by 16.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Loads it up for Davis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The pass to Rice. Spins. Over Nelson. Tries again, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those